Should be live. Let me pull up DLive. Okay. We are cross-stitching tonight, if you can't already tell. Oh, let me move that. Alright, we're going to keep working on this beautiful aurora. And you know, I'm gonna tell you something. This was really bothering me. This was really bothering me when I was looking at it just now. Okay, so this pattern, I'm gonna try to get it to where you can actually see it. Okay, here, I guess just leave it on the table. Okay, right now we are working on this section right here, this light color swirl, and it is the lightest of 4 purples. Now, when you look at the actual colors, the lightest of the 4 purples is not that light. It looks like this pink, but it's not, and that really is upsetting to me. I don't know if this pattern is incorrect and they actually just used this pink and they lied. I don't know. We will see. I feel like there's a little bit of a discrepancy in this versus this. What do I know? What do I know? Wait, hold on. Especially... Okay, no, I have a conspiracy theory. There's 3 different colors here. There's 1, 2, 3. These 2 are so similar, you can almost not even tell it. I feel like he used this one. I'm gonna be honest. The guy who wrote this book. Call me a conspiracy theorist. We're gonna do it with what it says in the little color palette over here and what we've color matched to it, but something's fishy. So anyway, it was just really bothering me while I was looking at it like a minute ago. So I printed out, made a copy of the pattern so I can like mark it off. Let's get a pretty colored pen. We'll use purple. Anyway, I hope everyone is doing well tonight. I got my like studio all set up. Creepy basement studio. It is to go. Ready to go. No. I'm saying, Charlie, something's off. Something is off. Alright, so I'm just gonna go ahead and start. You can't even see my needle, but it's there. We're doing the next row. I pinky promise. How are you doing, Charlie? Oh. It just feels like something's off about the color that he said. You know what? Hold on. It's actually gonna bother me. So we have 3 colors. Let's grab our colors. Oops. So this is the one. This is the one we're using now. Where's the dark one? Oh. I wound it up. Here it is. Frick. We switched 208 and 552. I remember that. I remember that much. Hi, Max. I'm doing okay. Still soldering but stopping for dinner. Gotcha. I had like the worst allergies today. I was sneezing all day. It was terrible. But I feel better now. It got better like around 3. So that was when I went into the basement and I was like organizing a bunch of stuff. So, okay. This color. And then we did, so this is the darkest. And then we did, so this is 550. This is 208 and this is 552. So 554, I'm going to number them what they actually are to me. So this is 209. This one is 552, 208, and 550. All right. So it's this and then 552. So those will be next to each other. And then 208. I feel like that's... You can tell the difference between those. Yeah. In his, it's very difficult to tell the difference between his 552 and his 553. Whatever. Whatever. Look at that. That's going to be so nice. What are you soldering today, Mags? Oops. Whoop. Also, today it was very, very fall-like outside. Fantastic. Overcast, really breezy. Leaves kind of just like falling through the breeze. It was like a high of 70 today. It was beautiful. Let's see. This one, we are going until... Oops. Whoops. Let's bring you guys closer so you feel more included. We're going until we get to... There'll be 2 left. Got my little studio set up down in the basement. I really hate it down there. I really do. Hearts, angels, sand dollars, and flowers on a copper rod. Oh, very nice. I've always wanted to do that, and I just never have. Where do you get your copper rods from? Also something I just never, I never figured out. I never figured out where to order them from, and then I just like after a while I was like, I feel like it's too late. It's too late for me to even ask anyone because it's been so long. I should know these things, but I don't. Probably Amazon. I found all my projects though. Like I found everything. So I'm gonna finish the Meadow collection. I'm gonna try to finish the Meadow collection. Um for autumn. Excited. Steaming with some rain to add to the steam. Ugh. I nope. I am where my soul is supposed to be. My genetic memory is like, yes. You are not from Florida. You are not supposed to live there. You're not supposed to hang out. You weren't supposed to be there for 18 years. Let's see what. Oops. Let's see what the back looks like. That's what the whole thing is going to look like. We're going to make it look good. Better than this author, Max Pigeon. I was on his website right before. So the author of this book where we got this pattern, I was on the website, his website right before the stream started too. He has some cute patterns. And his website is called The Pigeon Coop. Funny. Quite funny. And there was this companion add-on to this book that has an additional pattern, which is like a tree branch bookmark, and a needle minder, which I still don't really know what that's used for. Haven't looked it up, don't know, forget to look it up, and then I still just don't know. Just front desking. I gotcha. That's so weird. So weird to me that right now at a Best Western somewhere in Texas at a front desk, someone is coming to check in and Charlie is there to check them in, but like maybe just like a half a second later than they walk up, because he's commenting on the stream. Oh my gosh. My husband had some electrical wire, so I removed the casing and I'm using. Oh, just literally copper wire. All right, cool. I didn't know if you just like buy plant stakes or whatever. Copper, that makes more sense. That's cool. What was I just? Oh, I need to add. I want to add the text, the live chat to the stream. There we go. I'm really, really hoping I don't get another migraine. I got one last night, and then I woke up at like 3 in the morning, and I had another one. Awful. Terrible. So, yeah. It's just one of those days. I don't know if it's like hormones or what. I used to get them all the dang time. So I only get them occasionally now, but it's still really annoying. Is there only one? Oh my god. Stop. Stop. I could call the Best Western that you work at, and you would pick up. Stop. Stop. Too funny. Too much. Just a phone call away. Oh no, where'd my chat go? Come back. And no, Charlie, I don't mean it like, oh my god, Charlie's doing that. I literally just mean like, it's weird to think, like it's the same thing how it's weird to think that like people play my videos on their TVs, like their 70-inch big screen TVs. It's the same kind of just like I'm on a little phone screen somewhere, or like maybe on the computer. I don't know. It's just weird. Oh, that's little. I would have to have Brian here with me. That would be too freaking funny. Yeah, I hope that makes sense. I was not trying to put you down for working at a hotel at Best Western. That's not my intention in any way. Never. I will never put someone down for working. Now, if someone said that they absolutely love their job, I'll make fun of them a little bit. A little tiny bit. Just a little bit. I've known people that they are very enthusiastic about their careers. But you know what? Why be a turd? Go ahead, be enthusiastic. Yeah, that'll be good. That'll be fun. That will be quite nice to be able to do it together. Make work less horrendous. Ew, is that what I look like when I'm existing? My stream was playing and I had to pause it. Whatever. It should be back. I caught it really fast because I saw the little rumble green doohickey come up on because I have D Live up. I guess maybe I just missed all the D Live chats and then no one's gonna ever come to my stream again because everyone's like, man, this bitch sucks. This okay, I'm gonna confirm this is kind of like fun mindless work, just like filling in this huge section of purple. I like this. I like this quite a bit. I feel like we're gonna get a lot done. Big blocks of color. Like, share, stitch up the subscribe. Mm-hmm. Hit that procreate button. I don't know. Procreate. I don't know. Just say procreate. I'm trying to be funny. I feel like my brain is still poopy. I wonder how quickly we're gonna be able to finish this one, because this one's just like busy work. This is just like busy work. It'll be fun to do the back stitching on the stars too. He has like actual 5-point stars. I'm not doing that. It looks stupid. I'm sorry, I'm just still thinking about if like I have Brian call where you work. Oh my gosh. No spaghetti here. Mm-mm. All right, next row, we are mirroring the one right above it. Yep. At some point, I have to pause what I'm doing too and look up what a needle minder is. Actually, you know what? Right now. Right now. Magnetic tool used to hold needles in a specific place. Oh, it's like. Oh, you like point it at where you're supposed to be stitching? Or it's just to hold the needle? That's cool. Alright. Anticlimactic. Let's keep going. Whoop. Whoop. Where is it? There you are. It's even weirder to think, like, at least with when I was like, if I'm streaming stained glass, it's like, oh yeah, I'm just watching this like stained glass stream. This is just literally just, oh, I'm just watching a cross stitch stream. I'm just watching the grass grow. I'm so glad that you are enjoying watching this. I got a comment on my live stream from last night, and the person said that they were enjoying the cross stitch streams. And they're basically like, "Why did you stream this?" I didn't really think that many people would find this interesting. I hoped, but I guess people people are enjoying this. You just really have to lean into the ASMR. It'd be easier to do if I didn't sound sick right now. Slash all the time, because I just have like permanent allergies. I need to get some local honey. Eventually I want to have bees here. But until then, I just need to find some local honey. Ah, come on, don't do this. Got all twisted. There we go. Fat. I need tape. I need tape. Oh, it's scratching the itch. Okay, I can see that. I can see that. I don't know about the other part, but I can see the progress being fun to watch. As long as I actually keep it in the camera. I'm trying to. I don't know how many parts this is gonna have to be. Like, if we do like a solid hour and a half of this every time I stream. I wonder how many streams, how long this would take me. Okay, we did this one and this one. Ooh, okay, now we have 4 rows that are the exact same. Blue tape border. Wait, painter's tape? Painter's tape? Can I use painter's tape? I have painter's tape right here. Someone said masking tape. Is painter's tape just masking tape? Well, I'm gonna be doing, like, this is part 2, so I'm gonna try to keep track of it that way. So Oh my Lord, have mercy. Look at us. All right, let's tape all these bad boys up. Boop. Ah, right now, it would be perfect if we had a needle minder. Whoops. I can see the appeal now. Okay. We're gonna do this. Hi.
Hi.
Did you know that Charlie told us where he told the stream where he works, and you could literally just call because there's only one place in the town that he works at. You could call and talk to Charlie right now. I said that was really strange to think of, like, someone working and like my little stream of me cross stitching is just playing in the background. Amazing.
Dr. Faulkner. Is it familiar? Is it I? Dad Faulkner. Oh, okay.
Yeah, I recognize the username from the old D Live days.
Hazy memory. Yeah, it was like almost 4 years ago.
Man, how like what is the like busyness of a hotel that in a town of 3,000 people? It can't be super busy cuz you're hanging out watching my stream. Let's see. This is pretty ugly, but it'll stop the fraying. It's hard. Here. We'll do it in little sections. Because these little wrinkly bits are difficult to get. Too much. 17 rooms a night. Oh, that's not bad. It's more than I thought it would be. I guess it's people passing through. This just be in the back, pantless. That's why it takes so long to get the front desk people to come up that late at night. Just hanging out. Twig fiddling. uh, hopefully not. Alright, this is about as good as it's gonna get, and I think that'll be fine. We covered like the corners, so yeah. It's not very sticky. I feel like it's gonna come off, but hopefully not. We'll see. Alright, onwards. "14 rooms to not lose money and afford Charlie." Gotcha, gotcha. My grandparents managed a La Quinta for God, like 20 years. Bunch of different places. And they lived there. I remember going and staying with them, and like it was like a 3-room apartment where I think there were like 2 bedrooms and then like a main area or something. I don't quite 100% remember. One memory I do have though is I was sleeping over and staying with them, and there was a raccoon walking around in the parking lot, and my grandpa like pointed it out to me, or like I can't remember. I was so young. This would have been me when I was like 2 or 3. Oh. Super exciting news for the world in general, if anyone is watching back or whatever. But we officially have a walk-in baby. So our little Sunny, she is walking. Like, she just goes. She stumbles a little bit, but like she's just going. She's just a walking. So pretty crazy. Brian, she was showing signs of it, and she was still a little nervous. And then like Brian took one of the dogs out for a walk, and when he came back, she was walking. Like it was like a 15-minute. He was like, "What?" It's like, "Yeah, she's just walking." Hospitality is a niche persona. Yeah, the phone voice, phone work persona, hospitality, that you have to, there's like a special, you have to have like a little fake facade that you put up. It's real funny. You know, I'm not a huge fan of raccoons. That might be the one thing I've said that'll get me canceled, because I feel like a lot of people really like raccoons. I think they're creepy. I don't like how they stand up. There was one time when I was taking a walk when I lived in St. Pete in Florida, and we lived in this neighborhood. It was like it used to be a swamp that they filled in with dirt. So basically all of Florida is like that. But like the ground was always really wet. Anyway, so it was like pretty foresty kinda, with a bunch of like stucco homes mixed in. And I was taking a walk, and there was this really dark section of the street that I was on. And I look over, and there's like maybe 8 raccoons on the other side of the road, just like eating something. And then like one of them, they turn around and they're watching me, and then one of them stands up on its back 2 feet, and I was just like, nope. And I think I ran. I'm pretty sure I ran because it just freaked me out. I just don't trust him. I know, we need shoes for her. I need to order shoes. Cause she's a walk-in. I want to get some ones that are like the right width for her though. I don't want her toes to get all scrunched up. Yeah, everyone likes them. Oh, they're trash pandas. They freak me out. I don't know. Unpopular opinion, raccoons scare me. I don't know if we're going to be able to finish another row with this section of floss I have on here. We will see. You know what I didn't do? Because I never do it. I didn't post on freaking Discord. Hold on. I'm gonna do that real quick. Wow, this purple is almost the same color as my phone case. Stand by. They can tell. Yes, exactly. They could feel my fear. 100%. Let's see. I'm just going to copy the announcement from yesterday. Copy. Paste. Oops, except we're not working on stained glass patterns. There we go. I know. I gotta let him know. We're working on really tedious little things. But you know what? Stained glass is tedious. It's just this is a little bit less exciting because there's not like pieces of glass flying everywhere. Or, you know, molten lead just like spilling over the side of my table, possibly poisoning me. Who knows? Excitement. I think I can do one more row with this. It's going to be really tight. It's going to be really tight. This is row 3. Oof. I think we got it. There has to be a prettier, whoops. Has to be a prettier way to tape off the edges or like seal off the edges so it's not getting all messed up and fraying. I don't know why I'm holding the needle like this. Oh yeah, we've got enough. We can't do another row, I don't think, so we're just gonna work it in. We'll work this in. Where are ya? Where are ya? There you are. Hopefully I'm back. Yes. Hot glue gun edge. Where's Clara when you need her? She's the, I would say, the #1 authority on cross stitching in this chat. Although I don't know, Charlie. I'm surprised you're not actively stitching as we speak as well. Alright, I want to weave this in but make it pretty. Ugh. It's okay. Everything is okay. I can't get this. Come on. Good grief. I need like freaking pliers. Ah. There we go. Okay. Good. Good, good, good. And now I'm just gonna. Uh-huh. Oops. Sorry. I didn't mean to get all up in your ear holes. I accidentally unplugged my headphones. Alright. It's not bad. Significantly less spaghetti than before. I don't like this guy though. Let's get our fancy scissors in here. These little guys. Yup. Oh. Beautiful. Can't even tell what's the front and what's the back. Well, you can, but it's very, very neat looking. Alright, let's get our next little length of thread. And then this will be... Is this the one I used? Yes. Oh, it's right there. Good. Ah, Clara! Yes! A serger. What the heck is that? Zigzag around edges, or better yet, use a serger. Oh, Cindy, hi! Sorry, I always... I always read your name as like I read your name as Charlie. How you doing, Cindy? You both have everyone has C names right now. Today's stream is sponsored by the letter C. What am I doing? Doing this wrong is what I'm doing. Here we go. There we go. Beefy sewing machine. A serger. I would look it up right now, but I am really quite invested in making sure we get a lot of this done. We're no longer doing this for fun. We're doing this for optimal efficiency and spaghetti free. I don't know how to say it. Never mind. Oh, she was kind of better. So she only took a 30-minute nap, but it's because she's like officially walking as of today. Um, so she just started going and she's just walking all over the living room and she still stumbles a little bit, but yeah, she's just not sleeping very well because she's super excited about her newfound walking, her newfound feet. So, as of today, September 12th, 2024, we have. I feel like she's just like not a little baby anymore. Like, I feel like she's in toddler mode now. Which just makes me so sad. But, you know, it's great. It always felt like such a something that was so far away. And now she's just walking around. Oh my god, she's like, now that she's walking though, she slammed her head on the ground like as an accident like 3 different times. One time, two of the times she was just sitting and she just fell back, but one of the times she was walking and like kind of playing with the dog at the same time and he pushed her over like it was an accident and she just fell backwards and just my heart stopped. I felt so bad for her, poor little lamb. So now that she's walking, I'm just expecting a lot more boo-boos. Yeah, she's good. Good. I got my studio set up as well down in the basement. I don't. I did my best cleaning it up, but it's just like spooky down there. I just feel like everything is covered with lead and asbestos. So, it's great. I don't know. Drywall installed, like some of the walls down there were framed at one point. Like someone tried to, there's wood framing. And then there was old drywall, but it's been taken down, but like there's still little pieces. I don't know where the drywall was from, and up until like the 80s, they used asbestos, maybe the 90s in drywall. I think it was the 80s. So I just am not touching it. I'm just not touching it. And eventually I'll have to figure out what to do with it, but just pretending like it doesn't exist. It's almost like her her, so she's never been, she's always hated, like, she's never liked her stroller. The only containment apparatus that she's ever been content with is her carrier, like where she's strapped to me. That is the only thing. Like she is, either on the front of me or now I'll put her on the back. And she hates stroller, she hates the car seat. So we've always had to keep an eye on her, but now we like extra have to we actually have to baby proof the house now. We haven't baby proofed it at all. So we have to now. But honestly, I also, because there's a lot of like little things that I need to fix up, but in the back half there's like questionable paint that's like chipping that it's fine, but I just don't want her touching it. I don't touch it, but she totally would if she saw it. So I bought paint stripper and I need to just have a day, many days where I strip all the old paint from the areas that I need to strip it from. So I think the kitchen is just going to kind of be off limits. I think she's going to have the front half of the house. She's going to have, at least until we get the kitchen redone. I'm hoping it's going to be a while. So I'm just going to have to figure it out. I'm just going to have to either paint over it or strip it and just figure it out. Because after a certain point, she will not accept being behind a baby gate. We'll see. Figure it out. But yeah, it's really weird that my baby is walking. We just baby proofed the living room and made the living room into a giant playpen. think I think that's kind of what we're gonna do. We don't have that big of a living room, but we have a lot of outdoor space. So I think, um, you know, we can have her just in the living room. And I mean, we can bring her in here too. I gotta kind of clean up in here, but we can have her in the living room. We can have her in here. It's really just the access to the laundry room. The laundry room is the issue. It was so this house was built, it said it was built in 1940, but I'm pretty sure our house was built in like 1910, which doesn't really make any difference in terms of what I'm about to talk about, but it's just really old, right? It's like a 110-year-old house. But the laundry room, I believe, used to be a back porch. And what the previous owner did was poorly enclosed it. So it's like just real shoddy DIY work. But so the reason, two of the walls, so it's kind of it's on the back corner of the house. So two of the walls are the old exterior walls, and they, you can see all the chipping paint. It's been painted over, and then I did another paint layer, 2 layers of paint over it. And then on the ceiling, it has a bunch of chipping paint that's like actively like flaking. None of it's come off though. But it's from everything I've seen looks like lead paint. So I'm gonna have to strip that because I'm not gonna like scrape it and then get lead dust all over my house. So I need to do that. But basically that whole room is just like, I just don't want her going in there and touching anything, basically. The floors are new. We had the floors redone. So that's cool. And so it's not a big deal. But I just don't want her back there. I don't want her going close to the door. I don't want her back there. Ooh, 22 rooms. Nice. It's a good night. Chipping paint is. Sure is, isn't it? Especially to babies. But it's okay. We'll get everything done. I'll get everything stripped and painted over and baby proofed. It's been quite a project in the basement. Luckily, I invested in a an EPA certified shop vac that has a HEPA filter, so you can use it to suck up like lead dust and stuff, which is good for having it in a stained glass studio and sucking up all the glass bits and it not blowing little shards of microscopic glass dust everywhere. So I've vacuumed the whole basement in hopes that that's helped with whatever was down there, whatever unknown things. We're just zooming along with this. Zooming. Let me get a drink of water. Is there like anyone watching anything on D Live? Every single channel that's recommended to me has less than 5 viewers. Okay, hold on. I want to go on to D Live real quick. I just want to see who the most popular, how many people are watching the most popular stream right now. Let's see. This is on the front page. This is being promoted. 109 viewers. Oh my gosh, this website is so dead. 109 viewers on the front page. 16 viewers. Wow. Okay. ZJ! There's no one! There's no one on D Live. How are you, ZJ? There's someone, for people who might be watching back the stream, someone commented on D Live, and D Live chat is like not supported by Rumble Studio. So I didn't even know people were saying stuff to me. Yes. Yes. Who was it? Fledgling came on and was like, I don't think you can see people. I just thought no one was on because it says 0 viewers. And he was like, I don't know who they are. Fledgling, I don't know if they're he or she, but, they tested a lemon and some ice cream and I couldn't see it. And I was like, you know what? I have to have D-Live. Well, you know, they are a little livelier. Not right now. You know, we've been a little quiet since we've converted to, cross-stitching streams, but it's fine. It's what I want to do. But I want to keep D Live because it's just, you know, it's my humble beginnings. Technically, TikTok is like my most humble beginnings, but I'm not using TikTok. Screw that. I ain't going back there. I ain't getting sucked back in on that crappy website or app or whatever you want to call it. Yeah. Yeah, I when we were testing it with fledgling, I felt terrible that I people were like trying to talk and I wasn't responding. I just couldn't see them. Our studio's in the basement too, but our house was built in 1970, so oh, it's almost finished. I would love to finish our basement, but the problem is that half of the basement is one half is it's like my head almost goes to the um joists. Like it's really low. The floor is really high. It's not a lot of clearance. But then where it like the second half it steps down and then where my studio is, it's like almost a normal ceiling height. Not really. It's still probably only 7 feet. If that. So we would love to finish it out at some point, just so we have more square footage. But I just don't know if we could. Plus, the entrance to our basement is on the outside of the house, and I don't know how we would put it on the inside. We would have to just completely remodel the entire house. We've talked about like what would happen if we had what we call like FU money, like just we could do whatever we want. And we've talked about the ways like that we could reorganize the house. And basically what we would do is just so my mom bought the house across the street from us. We would just like stay there. I just tell my mom we're gonna stay here for a while. We would just stay there and just have like a huge team of people come and just completely gut the house. And then redo everything and it would look really great. Alright, this one extends 2 more. Oh, I know, ZJ. I felt terrible. Because like, you've seen my streams for years now. You know I always like to respond to people in the chat. And, like, for me to not do that is preposterous. That's preposterous. What's the point of me streaming if if I don't if like what's the point of streaming if you don't respond to chats? There was one stream I was checking out Rumble, like different Rumble channels, and I was trying to just kind of checking out the different live streams that were going on, and there was this one guy that had 2 viewers, me and then probably him, but he was acting like really like big like top dog, like he has streaming stuff together even though he like no one was watching. Anyway, and he was talking about entrepreneurship and I was commenting and I was like talking, responding to what he was saying. And he was just talking and talking and talking. And then after like probably 10 minutes, I had said stuff and I was like just kind of waiting, seeing. And he was like, all right, that's point number 2. Now, I'm going to respond to comments and questions. Once I get through all my points, I got 7 points. And I was like, dude, you just covered point number 2 in like 15 minutes. I'm not waiting like 3 hours for you to get to what I said. So I just left. Like, hell no, I'm not doing that. If it didn't come finished, it wouldn't be finished. Yeah, basements are just kind of like an afterthought. Our basement is like, that would be 100% the lowest priority improvement. We have a huge outbuilding. Honestly, it's probably the same square footage as our house. It's like 1,000 square feet, but it's just like crumbling. I think it still has good bones. I think it still has good bones. Because it's built with old growth lumber. Like you can see, like just there's ways you can tell. So It's fine. It's just like they had put up a bunch of drywall, but the ceiling leaked. So then there's just a bunch of like moldy drywall in there. Um, but it would be so cool to like convert that either into like our studio work areas or possibly like just a big guest house. Um, there's a lot of different ideas that we've had, but that's pretty low on our list, but it's higher than the basement, I would say. Oops. But yeah, no, ZJ, he did just love to hear himself talk. I was like, get out of here. He's like one of these like motivational, like self-help, like you gotta go out there and grind type life coach that's like a little too enthusiastic. I don't know. All right. We did that one. These little guys are getting smaller and smaller. No offense for like life coaches and stuff, but it's those like he kind of a little bit, just a tiny bit had like the same kind of like actually no, I'm not going to say anything. I'm not going to say anything. It was too much. It was too much. And it was I went to his website and it was like that kind of gimmicky like if you want to be more efficient and work harder in less time and use more of your brain and grow 3 inches taller like it's like okay but yeah you gotta pay how much. Alphas only. Yeah, right. This is for alphas only. I'm not even opposed to like doing, I'm not opposed to like all masculines, any masculine stuff. I'm not even trying to say stuff against masculinity or whatever. Because we need masculinity. You need femininity and you need masculinity. You need them to balance each other out. That's what that's what they do. One is not better than the other. But like it's just that was just trying too hard. Let's see, over two, and then I'm going over two. Okay, one more stitch. Like I'm really not into the whole oh that's toxic masculinity. It's not. It's not. Masculinity is required, just like femininity is. They're both two necessary sides. Ooh. Yes, we are young and have time. It's true. It's gonna. Oh, I can't believe we've already been here for 3 months, though. 3.5 months. It's crazy. Yeah, it's just there's like this laundry list of things that's probably just it's never gonna get done. Never gonna get done. Next year we have to get a roof, and there's only like one roofer in the whole area. Like that kind of where we live is like a desert in terms of services. So there's like one guy who does chimneys, so he can charge whatever he wants. There's like one roofer who can just they charge whatever they want. So, we're in a pretty low income area, and for a shingle roof, it's like 10 grand, and then they for a metal roof, because we want a metal roof, but they don't use the kind that has visible screws. They use, I forget what it's called. I was looking it up last night. It's like an interlocking thing, like the ridges interlock so it doesn't leak. They want $50,000 to put one of those metal roofs, like a commercial. It's like they called it like a commercial metal roof on our house, and I was just like, who has $50,000 just sitting around? Question about cross stitching. Should the backside be as nice in the front? I know there's an outside, so the back is not as important. Ha! It's funny that you ask. So, basically, this is what I've learned. It doesn't matter if you have a bunch of gross looking crazy spaghetti on the back, if it's going to be like hanging on a wall, but if it's on a pillow, you want the back to be really nice, like, you know, this, where there's not zigzags and crazy stuff. Hold on. I'm going to go get the acorn that I just finished, and I'll show you how awful the back is, because that's like the first real project that I actually finished. So, this freaking seat is so hard to get out of. All right. Ah, yes. So, oh, hold on. Let me put on my headphones because I like being able to see what I sound like and make sure I'm not just screaming. Okay. So this is the finished product of the little acorn. Cindy got me the frame, which is just so sweet. But this is the back. Yeah, this is the back. So it doesn't really matter for this, because this is just gonna hang on my wall. Plus it's kind of difficult because there's like all these different tiny little colors, and like there'd be like 3 little white dots here and 3 over here, and so you don't really want to like start and stop a whole bunch. So I was just like, screw it, and I was just like so, but you can see where you do the same color, it looks really neat. But then, like, for all this little itty bitty details, that's where I was like, I don't care, and I was just going crazy. So, yeah. Seasoned cross stitchers probably want to vomit when they see that, but I honestly I really don't care about how the back looks, because I'm not making pillows and stuff like that, or like, you know, kitchen towels. This one, I kind of jokingly said that I'm gonna be super neat about it. But just like the nature of the pattern and how there's just these huge blocks of color, it doesn't really lend itself to being messy. So yeah, I hope that explained it well. Let's see, what am I doing? Okay, this one goes in. We did that one. This one goes in 3 and then out 2. So we skip 3 empty and then out 2. Ooh. Our floss is actually quite short and I didn't notice it. I think we should have enough though. Should be fine. Yeah, this house has been fun so far. We love where we live a lot. There's just been some little surprises that pop up every now and again, because honestly, the circumstances in which we got this house were pretty strange. Um, but I'm not going to go into it. But basically, we just like keep finding like, oh, that's a weird DIY thing they did. Oh, that floor was collapsing. Oh, there's a lot of mold there. Like it's just there, we got it for very cheap. And honestly, it's in better condition than you would expect for something this cheap. But yeah. Can there be any three-dimensional application for cross stitch? I maybe. I feel like I've seen people make like little cubes that have like cross stitch patterns on either side. Oh, poop. None that like come to mind currently. I would have to kind of look it up. But yeah, I think most of them are. It's kind of just two-dimensional. Ooh, this is so short. I think we're gonna be able to finish this, but it's gonna be really tight. I think I overestimated this one. Yes, confetti. Thank you, Clara. Yeah, a lot of confetti. It just makes it crazy. What could you do? I mean, like, I feel like a little, maybe like a, it would kind of look like a light bright, like a little cross stitch lantern, like a little light cross stitch on it would be kind of cute. I don't know how you would do it or what you would do, but find a way. Oh God, this is so short. Okay, that's okay. We finished our little itty bitty row. Now we're gonna work this little end in. I'll tell you what, I am really tired right now. I did not sleep very well because of that migraine. Waking up with a migraine is honestly the worst. Waking up with the aura, if you get migraines with auras, you'll know. Ugh, I hate it so much. I'm trying to make Clara proud with the back. Alright, that's what we have so far. Good progress. We're making good progress. I wonder how many stitches this is. 9, 2, 4, 6, 8, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 15. Over 100. 8 times 15 plus 1. There was a pattern that I bought when I first got into cross stitching, and it's like a 18-inch by 12 by 18-inch like full picture. Like it's like a realistic picture. I don't know why I thought it was a good idea, but it's like 80,000 stitches or something. And I was like, man, if I did 100 stitches every day, it would take me so long. Thank you, ZJ. Alright. I kind of want to do a little more. Let's see. I'm going to mark off what I've done so far. I feel like it's gonna get faster because this little, oh, you can't see what I'm doing. It kind of just like tapers off. Like it gets tiny and tapers off. Let me get some water. Oh, that would be a lot. Tiffany style cross stitch lamp. I'm not good at math, CJ. I'm terrible, especially like trying to do stuff on the spot. It's not my thing. I think I'm actually gonna call it a night. I had just like a lot of sneezing and weird stuff today, so I think we're gonna call it a night. We made a lot of progress on this one section today. That's a good start. This this stream is brought to you by the letter C. Oh my lord. All right. Thank you guys for hanging out. I'm sorry the stream is not longer today. I'm a little tired and I just want to unwind. Tiffany cross stitch lamp. I'm gonna look this up on like Pinterest and see if anyone's made like 3D cross stitch stuff, and I'll report back at the next stream with my findings. I've seen experienced chats where they all integrate within the chat box. I'm chatting in. Yeah, I used to have it set up with, what was it, Tidy Labs. But I'm kind of out of the DLive loop, so that's why I'm just like I'm trying to just read what you're saying, ZJ, and then replying. Cindy, I have one like that. Never even started it. Yeah, all this thread that I bought, or floss. This is all for that project. Hold on, I'll show you. I have the little printout. It's on 18 count Ada, by the way. Yeah, it's 12.2 by 18.3 inches. DMC 310, 10,543 stitches. DMC 844, 7,461 stitches. Stupid. Hold on, I'll show you. I'll pull it up. I'll show you the picture. What am I doing? Where's my Etsy? Let's see. Oh my gosh. Look at all these people using AI to make cross-stitch patterns. You can't tell me that's not AI generated. All of these. This is AI cross-stitch patterns. All of them. Anyway, what was I doing? How do I get to my purchases? This is my cart. Home. Where's me? Purchases. There we go. I think I know what that is. Hear it. All these seeds. I'll tell you the date that I bought it too. Roselle. Man, I bought all these organic heirloom seeds and then left it at the place that we used to live with this awful woman. She has all my seeds and she's never going to use any of them. Oh, I bought a pattern to make a crochet blanket. Never made it. Hat. Never made it. Hey, but you know, we made that acorn. This one. Mountain forest. What? Why can't I see it? Banana patterns? Where is it? This Is it this one? It's pretty much that one. Hold on. It's ridiculous. It's okay, it's not this one, but you get the idea. This is the same thing. It's like this. It's like a real picture. Like just imagine all the freaking confetti and nonsense. Thank you, Clara. I really appreciate it. I feel like I have like an expert. I know you say you're far from being an expert, but I feel like I have this expert just like instantly giving me advice, which is great. Um yeah, so I bought all this floss for that. I, I don't even I don't know what color is 310. Is that black? This is 37. Yeah, yeah. 10,000, over 10,000 stitches of just black. I'm never doing that. But at least I have a little collection of some floss here. And then Cindy got me a floss winder and some little things, little card things. So, okay, anyway, for real, I just totally did a Midwestern goodbye. I'm gonna go ahead and start winding down for the night. So, thank you so much for watching, everyone. I will see you all the night. No, okay. I'm gonna go. So, goodbye, everyone. Take care, and I will see you soon.